Zhou is an Alfa Romeo driver. We reported this on Saturday after it got leaked in China by one of the dealerships. This morning, news has broke on Tuesday morning. Giovinazzi has left the team. It's all fallen into place. Oscar Piastri confirms his future is Alpine. Giovinazzi is leaving at the end of the season. And yeah, it's pretty obvious that Zhou will be the new Alfa Romeo driver. It's all fallen into place, and definitely in a couple of minutes, couple of hours, Zhou will be confirmed. Oscar Piastri earlier this morning, Giovinazzi now. But we reported it on Saturday. It was leaked by a dealership with posters up saying Zhou confirmed he's an Alfa Romeo driver. And Zhou will be the first Chinese driver to race in Formula 1. You've got to feel a bit sorry for Giovinazzi, the bad strategies and the bad treatment. He's been fantastic in qualifying, actually taking Kimi Räikkönen to school, but in the races, he's really struggled. That's definitely a weakness of Antonio Giovinazzi. So basically, this Tuesday morning, we have got official confirmation of all the 2022 grid. And Alfa Romeo going with a brand new lineup. Valtteri Bottas, the experienced head, and then Zhou, who is currently second in F2, brings a lot of sponsorship money, as we know. So yeah, I mean, it's all falling into place, and it Piastri, Giovinazzi, couple of minutes, couple of hours, Zhou. But we already knew this on Saturday, so it's not really breaking news. Again, my reliable source has got it spot on. And this is why I followed that source for F1 news, because we got the Räikkönen, Bottas, Russell, Albon, all right. Then it was rumoured Nick de Vries was getting a drive. But then it came apparent that there was tension in the air between Giovinazzi and Alfa Romeo. Keep giving him bad strategies. And now Zhou. So fantastic for China as a country. They've just extended their Grand Prix, and now they've got a full-time F1 driver. And it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Zhou is a good driver, but I would say probably Piastri deserves it more, but Zhou has got the pound notes, so yeah, we've got a couple of paid drivers on the grid now. Mazepin, Stroll, Latifi, Zhou. So, I mean, let's not judge him yet. Let's give him a chance. He's a good, comes across as a good guy, Zhou. But let's see what he can do. He's going to be up against Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas should be dominating this team battle. He's the experienced guy. He's won races. But yeah, it is official. The 2022 lineup is done, dusted, confirmed. And now we can focus on the end of the season and going into the new rule changes of Formula 1. So what do I make of it? Piastri probably should have got the drive, but he's the reserve driver for Alpine. Giovinazzi probably been hard done by, to be honest. His performances in quali have been outstanding, but his race pace is a weakness. But I don't think he deserved to be dropped, to be honest, Giovinazzi. The big downside to Giovinazzi, he's only scored 1 point this season, hasn't he? Let me just get the standings up to make sure. I'm sure he's only scored 1 point, where Kimi's got about 10. Yeah, Kimi 10, Giovinazzi 1 point. So in the constructors, they're obviously going to lose to Williams this season. So that is a hammer blow for Alfa as a team. But they've got the experience in Bottas, and they've got the financial backing in Zhou. And Alfa Romeo can only go forward because it's been a torrid season. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. So it's basically official that the 2022 F1 grid is signed, sealed, delivered. Expect Guan Yu Zhou news in a couple of minutes, in a couple of hours. It's done. It's dusted. Like, it was leaked. It was leaked. So it was obvious. As soon as that poster was leaked, it's obvious Guan Yu Zhou is an Alfa Romeo driver and Giovinazzi was going to lose his seat. And obviously Kimi Räikkönen steps aside and retires. Bottas will be the team leader, Guan Yu Zhou. But if Guan Yu Zhou comes in and he starts beating Bottas, that will be interesting. So basically, Guan Yu Zhou becomes the first Chinese driver. Just imagine how good that's going to be for him next year if we actually go to China. And China's got a lot of support. Formula One is supported well in China. A lot of passion for the sport. Let's hope we go back there because we've not been there for a couple of years. But Guan Yu Zhou is an Alfa Romeo driver. And Giovinazzi, no seat for Giovinazzi. Actually, does he get the reserve driver role? Let me just check. I never checked that. It's a good point, actually. He may become the reserve driver. Let's have a quick scroll down. Giovinazzi will be leaving the team at the end of the season, so no. Antonio, 60 starts. Guan Yu Zhou is widely expected to partner Bottas. Yeah, he's in an F2 battle with Oscar Piastri, but Piastri should win that. So it's official, it's done. 22, grid confirmed. Adios.